Hello and welcome to Southern View. This is a show in which we bring you all the breaking news from the south of the country. I'm joined by my colleagues Deepak Bopanna and Ritu Rajpurohit from Bengaluru, Vijay from Chennai and also Ashwin from Kerala. But first, breaking news coming in from Telangana itself, where of course it is the second day of a very stormy winter session in the Telangana Assembly and a lot of action and sharp exchanges happening there. But even before that, very explosive and controversial remarks made by Chief Minister Revanth Reddy and actually repeated not just in public fora but elsewhere as well, being quoted for having said something very controversial. What he said was that it would not be wrong to get former Irrigation Minister and former Chief Minister K Chandrasekhar Rao hanged in public. He said if this had been a Middle East country, they could have been even stoned to death, flogged in public. And he says that's because of the alleged kind of an injustice that he says has been done for the water rights of the people of Telangana. And that's the context in which he said that because we are living in a democratic country like India, that's the reason why even a Kasab was given a long time in jail, biryani and a trial before he was finally hanged. This was in the context of KCR, and leaders like Harish Rao as well as KT Ramarao have reacted sharply to it, and his daughter Kavita has also reacted to it, all of them condemning the remark and criticizing the fact that a leader like KCR has been compared to a Kasab. Let's listen into what Chief Minister Revanth Reddy said.
Irrigation Minister Harish Rao garu, Chief Minister KCR garu. వీళ్ళిద్దరిని ఊరేసిన నేను అథారిటీగా చెప్తున్నా, వాళ్ళిద్దరిని ఈ జలాల విషయంలో చేసిన అన్యాయానికి హరీష్ రావు గారిని కేసీఆర్ గారిని ఊరే తీసినా తప్పు లేదు. ఇదే మిడిల్ ఈస్ట్ కంట్రీస్ అయితే చౌరస్తాలనే ప్రజల చేత రాళ్లతో కొట్టించి చంపించుండే వాళ్ళు. మనది ప్రజాస్వామిక దేశం కాబట్టి ప్రజాస్వామ్య బద్ధంగానే ఎవరినైనా శిక్షించాలి కాబట్టి కసబును కూడా మనము చాలా రోజులు జైల్లో పెట్టి బిర్యానీ పెట్టి విచారణ చేసి ఉరి తీయాల్సి వచ్చింది.
So the rest of the assembly session also expected to be sharp and acerbic. So New Year not really bringing cheer inside the Telangana assembly. This was of course in response also to what KCR had said after his return from his hiatus, self-imposed kind of an exile from public life, when he had said that he was willing to skin the Congress leaders alive for their acts of misgovernance. We will bring you more on this later, but now it's over to my colleague Ritu Rajpurohit from Bengaluru. Ritu?
Thank you, Uma. Here in Karnataka, this remains to be our top story because, of course, in a recently concluded Lok Sabha election 2024, there was a survey that has now been basically out in the public domain, which states a completely different picture when we talk about the Karnataka electoral. Now, that's what has led to a flashpoint between the BJP here in the state and also the Congress. Now, in this particular survey, it has, the majority respondents have shown their trust in the EVM. More than 80% of that respondents during the survey has showed their faith and belief in the EVM and also the results that come out through the EVM. Now that's what has led to a huge political row here in the state, whether the BJP is up in the arms saying that here, the Rahul Gandhi, basically the Congress leader who often speaks about the vote chori and pointing out at the Karnataka often, remains to be exposed because this survey clearly states that the people have the faith in the EVM. Now, of course, you see, the Congress states that the Rahul Gandhi basically has never ever lied about the vote chori. The vote chori, the investigation is still on to come out with a lot on the investigation part. The whole story remains to be there. But however, you see, there's a huge political row that's between the Congress and the BJP. Here that we have a series of reactions lined up for you. Listen in.
We are seeing how that the BJP is up in the arms saying that it was Rahul Gandhi who had travelled the country telling one story that how democracy is in danger. But the story here in Karnataka regarding the EVM survey states altogether a different story. Your first thought about it, sir?
See, firstly, it is not sanctioned by the government. Apparently, the election commission had requested the state election commission to do that. The electoral officer had sought the help of an NGO called GRAM, which is run by Mr. Balakrishnan or Balasubramanian, if I'm not mistaken, who happens to be the author of a book for the Prime Minister and who works with the PMO very closely. What do
Okay.
you expect?
Mhm.
And what is the data size? 5,000 people in over 110 constituencies or something?
Hmm.
And what the BJP really has to explain is that in Kalburgi, in the Aland vote chori case,
Hmm.
there is a 22,000 page document that is submitted
Hmm.
accusing the BJP MLA and his son
Mhm.
of fixing.
Mhm.
So instead of answering hard evidence, you come up with your own survey done by your own people,
Hmm.
and then you claim victory about it.
Priyanka Kharge always lives in a fool's paradise, I guess. He does not know this survey was conducted by Government of Karnataka Planning and Statistics Department and now headed by Manoj Jain. He was actually the election commissioner for Karnataka and is a government servant. He's a bureaucrat. And as well as signed by Anbuk Kumarji, who is currently serving as a both of them do not have any link, or their families do not have any link with whatsoever with RSS or BJP. First, you should understand that, and you should know the fact. And out of 5,100 people who have been surveyed, 189 in 102 assembly constituencies, they have very clearly stated that they believe that the Karnataka Congress party, whatever they are saying, is absolutely far from the truth, and they believe that elections are conducted fair and absolutely in a right manner.
I think the survey report has been published by the Congress Government's Department. It is an independent survey. You cannot be selective in accepting a verdict of a survey or a report of a survey. The survey has come out very clearly that the majority of the people, they have a trust in EVM, electronic voting machine. They feel that it is a foolproof arrangement. So they feel EVM is a tried, tested, trusted and trustable mechanism. I think it is high time for the ruling party to stop blaming the EVM, election commission, etc., and to introspect for the continuous, continuous failure on their party.
हेडलाइन आई कि ईवीएम और चुनाव पर लोगों का भरोसा है, लेकिन हेडलाइन के अंदर की खबर दबा दी गई। ये सर्वे चुनाव आयोग ने एक एनजीओ के माध्यम से कराया। एनजीओ का नाम ग्राम है, उसके संस्थापक बाला सुब्रमण्यम है। वो प्रधानमंत्री कार्यालय में काम करते हैं। 2024 में उन्होंने प्रधानमंत्री के नेतृत्व में एक चाटुकारिता भरी किताब भी लिख ली थी। तो ऐसा व्यक्ति क्या सर्वे कराएगा, आप मुझे बताइए। मई 2025 के सर्वे का हवाला दे रहे हैं। अगस्त 2025 में पहली बार राहुल गांधी ने वोट चोरी का खुलासा किया। सबको पता था राहुल गांधी डेटा इकट्ठा कर रहे हैं, उस बीच ये सर्वे कराया गया। तो सर्वे कराने वाली एजेंसी खुद कॉम्प्रोमाइज है।
Rahul Gandhi's vote chori lie, election commission lie has been fact checked by his own government in Karnataka. His atom bomb, hydrogen bomb has been diffused by his own government. Today, we are seeing that a survey conducted by the Karnataka state government of Congress party shows that a maximum number of people, majority of the people, over 84%, believe that elections and election commission is free and fair. And they believe that EVMs are working perfectly. In fact, compared to the last survey done, the number of people believing that EVMs are free and fair and are working perfectly has increased. This is a life-size reality check. I think Karnataka government of Siddaramaiah ji and Shivakumar ji have done it deliberately.
Well, even as that, the BJP says that the Gandhis remains to be exposed on their own concept of vote chori and the EVM that we've been seeing. Here's the breaking news that's coming in. The Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah has reacted to it in a very sharp manner. He has in fact defended Rahul Gandhi, stating that he has never lied it. His stand has always remained to be very clear about it, about the vote chori for that matter, or the EVM as well. Here in the Karnataka too, even as the Congress is speaking about the Aland vote chori, whether the investigation is still on. Remember, the BJP MLA and his son, both of them have been accused in this whole row as well. There you have the Karnataka Chief Minister defending Rahul Gandhi. Listen into what exactly he said. He's attacking the Congress, saying that Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi has been exposed by the Congress government only here in the state. How do you see that, sir? So basically, there is an EVM survey.
I will look into it, sir. He conducted inquiry thoroughly and only will address the press people.
Well, that's what the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah had to say when we talk about the EVM as a whole matter. But therein you also have now the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah reacting to the whole of a Ballari clash where that one has been killed. Now that the prohibitory orders are on place to see to it that the law and order remains to be there, the peace continues to be on the ground. First, listening to what exactly that the Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah had to say about the Ballari.
ಏರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಮನುಷ್ಯನಿಗೆ ತಗಲಿದೆ. ಅವನು ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬ
ಸತೀಶ್ ರೆಡ್ಡಿ
ರಾಜಶೇಖರ್ ಡೆತ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ಯಾರು ಬುಲೆಟ್ ಯಾವ ಗನ್ನಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ತನಿಖೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತ ರಿಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ.
Well, that's Karnataka Chief Minister Siddaramaiah stating that he has asked for a report about this whole incident. The government will look into it in a very serious manner. But for our viewers, what exactly happened in Ballari, in Karnataka's Ballari? Now, basically, you see the tension continues in Ballari. Now, this after, in fact, ahead of the Valmiki statue unveiling event, there were these banners that had really come up across this, the city basically, and what has really been alleged as well that the Congress supporters of specifically of the Bharat Reddy had also gone on to allegedly erect these flexes in front of the BJP leader Janardhan Reddy, who also remains to be an MLA of course from that particular constituency. Therein that's when this whole tension erupted, and therein there was a gunfire as well that took place in which one has been killed. Now you have the Karnataka Home Minister G Parameshwar reacting to it, saying that the investigation in the matter is on. He's also asked for a detailed report and to see to it that there is a fair and free complete investigation that takes place. The one who is at fault will be punished, but more importantly there's an FIR that's been registered against 11 of them. A1 remains to be Janardhan Reddy. Sriram Malu as well been mentioned in this FIR has led to a different flashpoint between the BJP and the Congress. We'll bring in you more details, but first listening to all the reactions that are coming in.
ವರದಿ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಕ್ರಮ ತಗೋಬೇಕು ಅದನ್ನು ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಆರ್ಡರ್ ಮೇಂಟೈನ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಫಿಷಿಯೆಂಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ರಾತ್ರಿನೇ ಕಳಿಸಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಅಹಿತಕರ ಘಟನೆಗಳಾಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಪ್ರಿಕಾಷನರಿಯಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮ ದಾವಣಗೆರೆ ಐಜಿನೂ ಕೂಡ ಹೋಗೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ವಿ. ರಾತ್ರಿನೇ ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಬಂದೋಬಸ್ತ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅದೇ ಯಾರು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಇನ್ನೂ ನಾನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರು ಸ್ಥಳೀಯವಾಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಯಾಮೆರಾದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರೆಲ್ಲ ಕಂಡು.
What is the gift from the Congress party for New Year 2026? Gunda Rajya firing. This is the gift given by the Karnataka CM. Shame to Congress party. They started 2026 Gunda Raj from the Congress party. Openly fire and one person is dead. They targeted Janardhan Reddy to kill. But a small gap he escaped. Otherwise, their Congress target is Janardhan Reddy.
It's a very tragic incident. It's a very unfortunate incident. I think the law and order machinery in Ballari district should have foreseen this situation because that element of animosity or conflict was there. So they should have foreseen when this banner issue came up, when people started gathering in front of Mr. Janardhan Reddy's house. They should have taken all precautionary measures. I think there is a serious failure on the part of the law and order machinery in Ballari. I think this is right time to order a probe into this. Who triggered it? What triggered it? What was the reason? It is very unfortunate that an innocent youth has lost his life. This incident should not trigger incidents elsewhere also.
Well, needs to be seen where is this really going to lead to, with the BJP raising a lot of questions as well. Who's that the police is really going to arrest and how long that will take? All eyes on that particular act from the police side. But that's all from the state of Karnataka. There's more news coming in from the state of Tamil Nadu, a political news therein, where my colleague Vijay will bring us more details. Vijay, over to you.
Thank you, Ritu. we have a political news about Congress and DMK alliance. The MDMK chief Vaiko started a Padayatra calling for a Samatwa Padayatra for creating awareness, to create awareness regarding the drug abuse and alcohol abuse, and highlighting the secularism and social justice, need for secularism and social justice in Tamil Nadu. The Padayatra starts from Trichy, and it would be concluded in Madurai. It would be goes for almost more than 10 days. But what grooming is Congress. The chief Selva Perendagai had boycotted the event. This has become a talking point because all the alliance partners, even Tamil Nadu Chief Minister M.K. Stalin was part of the event, and he was formally actually flagged off the Padayatra. But however, Congress Chief Selva Perendagai name was part of the invitation, but they skipped the event. Even though there was no official confirmation why the reason to skip the event or to boycott the event, we spoke with the Congress functionaries. Local functionaries mentioned that there was a late LTT leader, late LTT leader Prabhakaran portrait was part of the invitation. So Selva Perendagai decided to boycott the event. So as this is ideological differences between MDMK and Congress. But remember what happened a few days before? There was a Congress functionary, Praveen Chakravarti, who raised the Tamil Nadu debt situation. He called Tamil Nadu debt situation as alarming. Even there was a clash between DMK alliance partners and Congress. All the alliance partners of DMK backed the state government, and few section of Congress parties supported Praveen Chakravarti, and few section of Congress parties backed the DMK government. So ahead of 2026, setback for DMK alliance, as this is the alliance which is very strong in Tamil Nadu, as they from 2019 they have been witnessing victories in election, but this time ahead of 2026 election they are seeing a lot of different of opinion. Let's listen into what BJP had to say over this development.
It shows that the DMK alliance is in a very big trouble. We have seen that the VCK hitting DMK and all these things, and the communists always criticizing the DMK in order to get more seats. Congress, Mr. Chodankar, who is in charge of Congress, has been saying, against the DMK. They want to share power. Mr. Praveen Chakravarti, the right hand of Rahul Gandhi, criticizing the DMK about its economic policies, and also the Praveen Chakravarti meeting Vijay, so many things. So there is a very big trouble in the DMK alliance, and that is what it shows.
However, DMK leaders and Congress leader retreat that the alliance in Tamil Nadu is intact. These are all small issues which will be rectified in coming days. That's all we have from Tamil Nadu. Moving on to more news from Kerala, over to my colleague Ashwin.
Well, thank you, Vijay. In fact, the biggest story that is still continuing to make headlines in the state of Kerala is, of course, the Sabrimala issue. It certainly looks like God's own country, God's own gold has been stolen. And the new data that is coming out is that not just the artifacts which have been in question earlier, but more artifacts from the Sanctum Sanctorum has been stolen. And in this context, the Chief Minister of Kerala has now traded his barge against Sonia Gandhi for the pictures which had come out. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan had now stated, how is it possible that two of the accused in this gold case have met Sonia Gandhi, a top leader of the Congress party, where even the senior leaders find it difficult to meet. And the question was raised, and this has not been answered by the Congress party. This has come at a time when the left-owned minister has also been questioned by the SIT, and the SIT is looking for more probe in this direction. Let's hear what the Chief Minister had to say on it.
നമ്മുടെ സംസ്ഥാനത്ത് ഈ അന്വേഷണം നടക്കുന്നത് ഹൈക്കോടതിയുടെ നിരീക്ഷണത്തോടെയാണ്. ഹൈക്കോടതി ഫലപ്രദമായി അതിന് നേതൃത്വം കൊടുക്കുന്നു എന്ന് എല്ലാവർക്കും അറിയാം. ആ കാര്യത്തിൽ അന്വേഷക സംഘം, ഈ SIT, നല്ല നിലയിൽ അവരുടെ ചുമതല നിർവഹിക്കുന്നു എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഇതേവരെ വന്നിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യം. പ്രത്യേകമായ പരാതികളൊന്നും അതുമായി ബന്ധപ്പെട്ട് ഉയർന്നു വന്നിട്ടേയില്ല. ഇക്കാര്യത്തിൽ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രിയോ മുഖ്യമന്ത്രിയുടെ ഓഫീസോ ഒരു തരത്തിലുള്ള ഇടപെടലുകളും നടത്തുന്നില്ല എന്നത് നേരത്തെ തന്നെ വ്യക്തമാക്കിയിട്ടുള്ള കാര്യമാണ്. ഒന്ന്, ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ കേസിൽ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനപ്പെട്ട പ്രതിയായി വന്നിട്ടുള്ള പോറ്റിയെ കയറ്റിയെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, ആ പോറ്റി ആദ്യം കയറിയത് അവിടെയാണ് കേട്ടില്ലേ. അപ്പോൾ പോറ്റി ഒറ്റക്ക് അവിടെ ചെല്ലുകയല്ല, പോറ്റി ഒരു ഭാഗത്ത്, പിന്നെ മറ്റൊരു ഭാഗത്ത് ഈ ഇപ്പോൾ അന്വേഷക സംഘം കണ്ടെത്തിയിട്ടുള്ള ഈ സ്വർണം വാങ്ങി എന്ന് പറയുന്ന വ്യാപാരി മറ്റൊരാൾ. ഇതെങ്ങനെയാണ് ഈ രണ്ടുപേരും കൂടി ഒന്നിച്ച് ഒരേ സമയം സോണിയാഗാന്ധിയെ പോലുള്ള
The Congress have taken on the Chief Minister by stating he is trying to deflect the entire issue, and he has not yet answered why the people who have been taken into custody, most of them CPM members, have no action has been taken against them. Well, moving on to the next story. In fact, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has written a letter to the newly elected BJP mayor. In fact, the first mayor which the BJP has got secured in Kerala since its inception. VV Rajesh, and here is an exclusive interview that we took of VV Rajesh on receiving this letter from PM Modi and what he plans to do for the corporation. Let's hear this.
Prime Minister Modi has written a very long letter, very personal letter to you. Lot of responsibilities ahead.
Absolutely. We are fully confident that after getting the letter, the thanks letter from, congratulation letter from Narendra Modi, we can perform very well. The total workers of Kerala is impressed after getting this letter.
No, the letter also is very well drafted. He has named Srinarayana Guru, he has named Ayyangali, he has named Mannathu Padmanabhan. And it is a very crafted letter, so he actually knows what is happening on the ground, and also he has paid homage to all the BJP workers who have laid their lives.
For the last so many years, as a worker of BJP, as a leader of BJP, Narendra Modi had been traveling throughout Kerala. From the beginning stage of this party, he knows Kerala party very well. So I think that after becoming Prime Minister also, Narendra Modi is the Prime Minister who visited Kerala maximum. Then I think that he knows Srinarayana Gurudevan, Mannathu Padmanabhan, Ayyangali, the workers of Kerala, who are the workers dedicated their life for the development of the growth of BJP in Kerala, so that he remembered, while drafting the letter, he remembered all the things and the sacrifice of the workers.
Well, that's the wrap we have from Kerala. In fact, my colleague Uma is bringing in some breaking news from the state of Telangana with regard to an anti-Maoist operation. Uma.
Thank you, Ashwin. Breaking news coming in from Telangana. Top sources have confirmed to NDTV that a very top commander of the People's Liberation Guerrilla Army Battalion 1, which is considered the most deadly military wing of the Maoist party. This is someone called Bursa Deva. A short while ago, he has surrendered before the Telangana DGP, Mr. Shivdhar Reddy. And this is something that is adding to Telangana's pride. Just in 2025, about 509 Maoists had in fact surrendered before the Telangana police. And now it is being said, in fact, the DGP had told NDTV earlier during the New Year annual roundup that about 53 Maoists from Telangana, they are still awaiting their surrender. But what this means is that this is a big blow to the Maoist party itself, because he is someone who was considered a very key man for the military operations, heading a very elite commando force which is called the PLGA. And interestingly, he is someone who hailed from the same village as Madhvi Hidma. This is called Puvarthi village in Sukma district of Chhattisgarh. And after Hidma's death, the surrender by Bursa Deva effectively emasculates the military wing of the Maoist party itself. So, of course, Telangana taking pride in the rehabilitation policy that it has put in place, and now it has to ensure not just the financial resettlement and the security of these Maoists who have surrendered, because there is still some anger, we are told, about this kind of a surrender of a top leader of the Maoist party. That's it then on Southern View. From all of us here on the Southern View team, it's a thank you for watching our show. Lots more coming up on the other side of a very short break.